What's up, PISAY?
It has been almost 2 years since the pandemic started, and it has been a really long time since we have gone to school for classes.
So many things have changed since then. We've switched to online classes, we haven't seen our schoolmates. Even PISAY itself has brought changes to its facilities.
And while we hope that we can go back to having face-to-face classes again and see the school for ourselves, the situation might take just a little bit longer than we initially expected.
But not to worry, because we are bringing PISAY to you right here, right now. So just hang on to your screens and stay with us because
I'm Rica Grace Sambiro.
I am Altair Mizar Embaltura.
And this is PISAY-WVC 2021 Virtual Campus Tour. 6 years is a long time to spend in PISAY, but where does your scholar life really begin?
It starts here, the moment you enter the main gate as a PISAY scholar and meet our guards who always protect the school. Hi, Nang!
And of course, the Registrar's office too. It takes care of enrollment, general information about entrance tests and results, grades, IDs, stipend, report cards, and transcript of records.
That's right, Rika. This is where it all starts and where it all ends.
Moving on, the first building that students usually pass through on their way to class is the Administration Building, which has 2 floors, each with different functions.
The ground floor offices, like budget and accounting, provide financial and administrative support to the whole school system.
Meanwhile, the Director's Office leads the whole campus by developing plans and overseeing various school division operations.
Directly connected to the Administration Building is the Academic Building 1. It is the biggest infrastructure here in PISAY.
The ground floor houses the Registrar's Office, the Gender and Development Center, the Fabrication Laboratory, the Biology Laboratories, the Sciences Research Hub, the Research Laboratory, the Microbiology Laboratory, the Instrument Room, and the Heating Room.
The second floor contains the Smart Classrooms, Grade 12 Classrooms, Library, Technology Unit Faculty Room, Physics Lab, and the Computer Science Labs 1 to 3.
Lastly, the third floor houses the Grade 11 classrooms, the Old Auditorium, the Audio-Visual Room, the Music Room, the Chemistry Laboratories 1 and 2, the Environmental Science Lab 1, the Biochemistry Lab, the Chemistry Instrument Room, and the Integrated Science Lab.
We know that was too much to take in, but we'll break it down for you.
The Gender and Development Center offers its services to the PISAY community regardless of gender identity. It is designed specially for pregnant women, lactating mothers, and children of employees and guests. It has 1 bed for pregnant women and a playing and lactating area.
Introducing our research and biology laboratories, where all your curiosity and thirst for knowledge starts with an experiment. Our state-of-the-art laboratories are equipped with biosafety cabinet, autoclaves, incubators, rotating incubators, water baths, hot plate, digital and dissecting microscope, digital microscope, and chiller, where we grow, isolate, and culture bacteria and fungi, and aim for the discovery of new antibiotics, antifungal, and anti-cancer drugs.
Our Culture and Isolation Laboratory, where we store our treasures equipped with our latest negative 80 freezer, autoclave, digital microscopes, biosafety cabinet, deionized water system, and incubators, helping us towards our goal for new discoveries and publication in the field of research.
And our new and advanced molecular laboratory, where we do denaturation, annealing, extension and analysis of different DNA strands with the aid of our PCR thermal cycler, gel electrophoresis, biosafety cabinet, refrigerated microcentrifuge, gel documentation system, water bath, heat block, digital and dissecting microscopes for the goal of global competitiveness in terms of research, revolution, and techniques.
The Chemistry Laboratories 1 and 2 are where all of your laboratory classes are held, as well as where you perform your basic lab experiments. We also have the Environmental Science Laboratory, the Biochemistry Laboratory, the Chemistry Instrument Room, and the Integrated Science Laboratory, containing state-of-the-art equipment that cater to the every need of our chem and research classes. Meanwhile, the Chemistry Stockroom is your go-to place for requesting your glasswares, equipment, chemicals, and reagents. You name it, they've got it. This is also where you request for a laboratory reservation whenever you need to use the Chemistry Laboratory 1 and/or 2 with a first-come, first-served reservation basis.
We hope to move towards global excellence and innovation in research with the aid of our laboratories.
That's it for our old academic building. Let's get to the next one.
Now we have moved on to the Students' Learning Resource Center, or what we commonly call as the SLRC.
The SLRC is 3-stories tall and contains the Chemistry and IS faculty unit, the PISAY Gallery, the wet lab, the makerspace, and some conference rooms.
You know, Rika, I remember how we used to have our integrated science classes in the wet lab. We always prioritize safety and were told to never taste the minerals we handled.
Right, and before the pandemic, we also held our Students' Alliance meetings on the second floor of the SLRC while the school handled the arrival of the 120 freshmen.
Of course, who would forget the planetarium on the roof deck? The pride and joy of the Western Visayas campus.
Fun fact, the planetarium is the only one in Region 6, as well as the first ever in the whole Visayas and Mindanao where a high-resolution projector can be found so you could really see the beauty of the Milky Way galaxy and the celestial beings surrounding it.
Truly the gem of PSHS-WVC. In fact, when elementary pupils and students from other high schools visit our campus, they get to see the planetarium in its full beauty. Of course, let's not forget the property building behind the SLRC.
Right. The property building is 2-stories tall and contains offices for the Bids and Awards Committee, procurement, supply and property, stockrooms, and working areas for the campus maintenance personnel.
PSHS-WVC is truly moving forward. Who knows what they have in store for us next?
Right now, we're inside the gymnasium, and it has bleachers, a stage, dressing rooms, restrooms with showers. But did you know that the gym used to be open and it was only completed in 2014?
I never actually knew that before. But what I do know is that this is where we hold most of our PE classes, our intramurals, volleyball games, and even games with other schools.
Yes, but overall, the gym has many functions. It has been used for graduation and recognition ceremonies, masses, events like Buenang Wika, and the most awaited culmination activities where we would dance our hearts off and more. We even held one of our PE projects here, where we taught the student body workouts that we learned in class.
Students can also use the dance room here, which is right next to the PE faculty room. But the interesting thing about the gym is the fact that another facility hides behind it, the workshop.
It's where we held our AdTech 2 classes, where we worked on acrylics and electronic circuits and even sometimes stayed until 5:30 p.m.
Overall, this place really holds a lot of memories. Welcome to the new academic building where you will spend your foundation and advancement years in the classrooms on the 2nd and 3rd floor.
The campus used to only accept 90 freshmen every year. Now, the new academic building can accommodate all 120 grade 7 scholars along with the Student Alliance and the Mathematics and Physical Science faculty rooms through the Academic Building 2 Annex.
There are many offices here, and they're here to help you. The Curriculum and Instruction Division, for example, provides programs that will let you exhibit your maximum potential while in PISAY. Sir Lando, our CID chief, usually provides us a schedule of our classes and exams, our project matrix, and he also signs our forms.
We usually let him sign our student activity forms so that we could be excused from classes while we go away for contests.
The new academic building also houses the clinic and the guidance office. All offices are here for you to approach, so don't be scared.
Are you worried about living far away from PISAY when face-to-face classes return? Don't be! PISAY has you covered with the boys' residence hall and the girls' residence hall. A perfect place for dormers.
Each building has 3 stories with dormitory rooms for 1 to 2 people given the current situation. But in a COVID-free setup, it can accommodate up to 108 people or 4 people per room.
The dorms even have their own kitchens and play areas. We never even had those before, right out there?
Nope. But the incoming students have the chance to use all these amenities. So sit back, relax, and enjoy what PISAY has to offer you.
The Quadrangle area, perhaps my favorite part of the school.
Well, it's definitely one of the highlights of the campus. A lot of big events happen here like Family Day and Fun Day. Surely, it can make you feel the school spirit.
Right. And when you're a PISAY-non, you're meant to experience a lot of things here, like practicing for the field demo under the heat of the sun every foundation week, or doing Ma'am Serla's signature move during Zumba, and dancing La Cumbia with the whole student body.
Not only that though, students usually gather here to chat with their friends during breaks or after class, and some even go around in pairs or in groups to cover the whole length of the covered walk in what we call as rounds.
And most of the time, they watch the other kids play football in the Quadrangle or table tennis at the backstage. One thing about this area is that you could really feel its relaxed ambience after class, with the cold breeze of the air, the sight of the sun setting behind the water tank, and the chatter of the students.
The little things are what really matter. Just a tip for incoming students though, when you pass by a groups of manangs and manongs in the covered walk, always say, "Excuse me."
It's just respect. By the way out there, did you know that aside from the water tank, we also had water cisterns?
I did actually. They use rainwater to help solve the intermittent water supply shortage throughout the year.
Right. We also have 2 underground concrete tanks that collect raw water that will get filtered and supplied to the overhead water tank. You know, the one we were just talking about, a landmark of the Western Visayas campus, the one everyone always takes a picture of.
Welcome to the multi-purpose hall, or what we commonly call as the co-op. Sugar, spice, everything nice, you got it.
From fast food and simple snacks to hearty meals throughout the day, this building has the best food PISAY could offer. Sometimes the lines would even reach outside of the building, back when we had face-to-face classes.
The co-op is still under renovation and will include a brand new recreation center once it's finished. It's upgrading to serve you better.
Can you feel the magic in the air out there?
In a place like this, I sure can. Welcome everyone to the new auditorium.
2 stories and a mezzanine, and it's fully air-conditioned and equipped with all the things needed for a big, awesome gathering. Stage lights, sound system, theater chairs, rehearsal and dressing rooms, and more? No problem.
I heard it could even accommodate 600 to 800 people at once. It's perfect for presentations, performances, lectures, movie watching, and concerts.
Aw, I really miss those out there. You know, performing and presenting here on this stage really makes you feel the rush in your veins. So if I have anything to advise incoming students about, it's to take every opportunity to make the world their stage.
You're absolutely right. And they could do it right here at the new auditorium. They could join clubs, perform intermission numbers, receive awards on stage, and maybe even speak in front of hundreds of people.
The new auditorium could be used for just about anything. So if they've got the spirit, I say they go for it. One thing is for sure though, we can't wait to see what they have in store for us.
And now that we're here in the Oval, we're almost at the end of our campus tour.
The track and field oval has been rubberized so you can run as fast and as much as you want.
There's also a tennis court, concrete benches at student nukes, and the materials recovery facilities which are being built beside the girls' dorm annex.
The parking area in front of the old academic building is also being concreted for easier delivery of services.
This area is one of the campus hotspots too, where students play volleyball after class and practice for performances. Plus, football matches with other schools are held here. And that ends our virtual campus tour. Did you enjoy it?
Well, we sure hope you did, because we are so excited for you to be here.
So when you arrive, don't forget to make the most out of your high school life.
Meet new friends, make the best memories, and learn from the best.
And maybe one day, you can tell us all about it.
We can't wait. These have been your tour guides,
Altair
and Rika.
Welcome to PISAY.